Hello again, Facebook peoples. Hey, Edward O'Daniel here, Dunamis Property Management here in the St. Louis, Missouri area. And promise you, I'm not doing a live marathon of videos today. I'm just sort of backlogged. We have been working on sales funnels for a new do-it-yourself landlord product that we're going to be coming out with here in the next month. So we've been kind of busy and I'm kind of backlogged on a few things. Dan and Julie, you guys know who you are. If you're going to watch this video, hopefully later, I will. This is kind of for you guys. But the question of the day is collections. Why, as a landlord, do you need to have a collections clause in your lease? Well, I'm here to help you understand that because that's what it is that we do. So, right now, when you deal with collections, collections is a part of the landlording business that happens after a tenant moves out that may not have fully satisfied their monetary requirement, let's just say before they left. So if they left and they still owed you money and they don't want to pay, you can go after them. How do you go back and get your money if they owe you money? This is where you go to collections. Now, this is not about how to find a collection agency. If you're interested in that, just simply Google collection agency, whatever. I'm in the St. Louis, Missouri area, so I would just say, hey, Paul, good to see you, man. But I would just simply say collection agency St. Louis and see what Google pulls up. Find a good collection agency that is willing to work with you. And anytime you have somebody that leaves your unit that owes you money that you cannot collect, or they are unwilling, the tenant is unwilling to pay, you can just simply send these people, send the file, send the information you need over to the collection agencies. Hey, Rich, good to see you join, man. Lori, good to have you on here. Throw out some love for collections. If you got to love collections because it's a way of getting your money back as a landlord. So, all right, let me kind of hop to the chase because right now I'm not a fluff guy. I really like to just kind of give content, get in and out because it is 4:08 p.m. right now, and I still have some crap to do today. But I wanted to get this video out because it's important. Dan and Julie, told them I'd get this video out. But collections. Collections, again, is a company that's going to go after these people. They're the people that call them, that continually hassle them about the money that you owe. They're the people that will go out and get a judgment. These are the people that will garnish their wages. And guess what? You as a landlord have no clue what they're doing. Once you send it over to them, they are autonomous. They will get this done. And if they can collect, they will then mail you money later. Now, why is it that you should have a collection clause in there? I'm building up to that. Okay. So collection companies typically take between 30 to 35% of the total money owed as their fee for collections. It's a hard business, and that's what hey, Peter, good to see you again, man. You're becoming a favorite here. But collections is just one of those businesses that are very hard. Whenever you have to call people and ask for money, tell them that you owe money, and try to get that collected, it's a hard business. I mean, it really is. So they're going to take 30, 35% of whatever's owed. Now, here's the one thing that I found out the hard way, because I really, I think it was 2009, maybe 2008. In that area, when I didn't have as much information, I did get burned on a client that had a large collection. In this kind of case, when I say large, I think they might have owed me like $7,000 in back rent damages and so forth. Well, what I found out is when I sent that file over to collections, because I did not have a collections clause in my lease, that the 30 to 35% that the collection company took actually came out of the money that the tenant owed me. How the hell is that fair? How the hell is, coming up with 30 to 35% of what they owe me fair? It's not. And I'm just like, what the hell? How do you fix this? Why are you taking the money out of me? Why can't you just, add that charge to the tenant and charge them? They're the people that didn't pay. Well, because the collection company said you did not have a collections clause in your lease that stated that if your account is default and goes to collections, that you as a tenant hereby agree to pay any and all collection fees owed by the company. And it's just a simple clause. Your collection company can actually send you the clause for that lease, at least mine did, and you can just add it to your lease. It's very simple. But what happens now is now you don't have to sit back and pay for that 30 or 35% out of the money the tenant owes you. You can add that amount to what they owe you. So making the number simple, let's just say they owe you $1,000. The collection company is going to take, let's just say 30%. So 30% of 1,000 is 300. I'll do the math for you. So, hey, Mike, good to see you, man. It's been a long time. But here, instead of taking $1,000 and then the collection company taking their $300 out of that, only sending you $700, now, because you had the collection clause in your lease, you will get the full $1,000 and the $300 will be added on top. So now the tenant owes $1,300. There's where the value of the collection clause comes in. It's very simple. All you have to do is go find it, contact the collection company. They can send you a clause, but please put one of these clauses in your lease. It's amazing how, if you've ever looked at a lease, how a lease has, like, they could have many, many clauses in it. I mean, pages and pages worth of different clauses in there, and they're all there for a reason. Each clause has their own purpose. Now, we're going to be coming out with sort of a do-it-yourself landlording training that's going to have basically a lease and clauses and explain all of these clauses. And if you want to put them in, you can. If you don't, then you don't have to. But they're going to explain all of these for you, because I'm tired of having do-it-yourself landlords get screwed over simply because they just don't know. They didn't know. They're ignorant of what they don't know. You don't know what you don't know. So anyway, please have a collection clause in your lease if you're going to do this, so that the collection company can look at your lease and then add the amount they're going to collect on top of what the tenant owes you. So you're not out any money. So that's $6,000. I think, let's just say it was 6,000, 30%. Yeah, that's like $1,800. If I did that right. Yeah, it's about $1,800. That's a lot of money that, and I never did collect on that, by the way. That's a deadbeat tenant. But regardless, that would have been $1,800 that I would not have collected just because I didn't have the collection clause in my lease. So anyway, guys, that's it. Really short to the point, why you need a collections clause in your lease, what it's for, and how it can protect you. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave some comments, leave a question below. Tag me in it if you don't mind, and I'll be happy to get back a hold of you. But Edward O'Daniel, Dunamis Property Management, signing off, guys. Take it easy. Bye.